Hi, hello, and welcome into my pretty late in the year for the standard Techo Kaigi of 2025. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, this is what it looks like. Normally, I guess you don't see my face because I do planner videos face down and like vlogs where I'm like holding the camera. It's just to talk about, at least for a little bit, my planners for 2025. The reason why this is happening in March, almost April, is because I bought my planners in like September, October of 2024, but like I didn't know what I was going to be using. And like last year, the planners that I bought, which was the Hobonichi Weeks and the Hobonichi Cousin, I ended up only pretty much using my weeks for a majority of the year. And so I didn't want to like do a whole video saying these are the planners I'm going to use for 2025, only for 2025 to roll around, and me to like not use those planners, like just not. That wasn't. And actually, that is what happened because I bought. Let me grab it. Hobonichi Weeks, this nice mega weeks, and I've used it like maybe one day out of the entire year before I didn't. Like it's not working for me. It's not that I don't love it. It's that my other planner for this year. Let me grab that. Allow me to grab that from behind me. Is a Sterling Ink and a B6, which B6 is my preferred perfect ideal size, and this is the horizontal, so it's the same tactical layout as a Weeks, and it just seemed silly to have two planners that I was basically functionally doing the same thing in. So the Weeks went the way of my bookcase, and it's just hanging out there right now. And I use my Sterling Ink every day, like literally every day. This is the most fun I've had in a planner since the first year I had a Hobonichi Cousin, and used that like every day for the entire year that I had it. But we'll talk about that in a second. Right now, my planner setup is 2 planners and 1 notebook. And I'm going to switch down to a top-down angle so you can see the 2 planners and 1 notebook and talk about them and talk about how I'm using them. But it is 2 B6 Sterling Inks, the horizontal weekly, and then undated vertical weekly. And then another Sterling Ink notebook, which I had last year. It's just the week size and 2 notebook. Because one of the things that I realized from last year, and actually I guess from 2023 into 2024, and now again into 2025, is sometimes I write things on the back of my Mega Weeks, and I have to like copy it from one planner to another planner to another planner. So this way, just having the N2 notebook, I don't have to copy it again and again and again. It's in this notebook, and this notebook will just last several years, as opposed to the 1 year that planner was for. So let's switch to the top-down view, so you can see what's what. Okay. So, this is my little planner stack. There's only 3 of them, and only 2 of them are technically planners. There's my 2025 planner, my social media planner that's undated vertical, and then this notebook. So we're going to start off with the notebook. So this is a Sterling Ink N2 notebook in the mist color, I think. It has nothing on it. It's a little beat up, but I've had it since last year, and I've been pretty consistently using it for things. I started off with my 2024 goals, but it's basically just notes and things that I normally would have put in the back of my Hobonichi Weeks, in the back of my Mega Weeks, in this. Some pen tests, and then notes about various projects that I started in this case in 2024, but they've rolled over into 2025, so I still have them. And rather than having to recopy them from my 2024 planner, they're just in this notebook. And I really like the size and the spacing and how easily and portable it is for me to carry. But it's literally just the notes for things that I would normally have put into the back of my Hobonichi Mega Weeks. But since I'm not using a Mega Weeks this year, or rather, even though I was planning on using a Mega Weeks this year, I did end up using a Mega Weeks this year. So it's a good thing I had this notebook. And then this is when 2025 started, and I like wrote my new goals in. And despite having had this notebook since last year, I'm only 72 pages into this thing. So it'll probably last me several years, because I don't take that many notes, or rather I do take a lot of notes, but like, they're like, I write very small. Shockingly enough, apparently I write small. And also I go back to ideas, and also when an idea gets full enough, it gets migrated to Obsidian, it gets typed up and migrated to Obsidian. So that's my N2 Sterling Ink notebook, which is the catch-all notebook for, like, easy to carry in my bag. It's always with me, like my Mega Weeks used to be, notebook. And then following the N2 notebook, another notebook from last year that got rolled over into 2025 is this undated vertical common planner from Sterling Ink, also in the B6 size, because it is, like I said, my favorite preferred planner size. It's just perfect for me personally. I can't explain in words why it's perfect for me, but like, it's just enough space. It's just as much space as I want to have in a planner. And so this planner gets used in a kind of funny way. It's my social media sort of content planning planner, and I only date it on days that I use. So when I started this in August, I literally started July in the beginning and went to September here, and then like I was dating it like that. I dated January 2025 and then did not do anything in January 25. But then I dated I skipped all of February because I wasn't planning on doing any social media content in February. But then March has rolled around, and that's this, and I used this sticker kit from Coffee Monsters Co. Apparently, I don't remember when I bought these, but apparently I bought a bunch of them, so I figured I might as well use them. So I dated this for March, and then I like wrote in my theoretical plans for social media. Whether I follow through with them, we'll see. But I haven't dated April yet. But when I do, it'll be the same. I'll just use whatever the next sticker kit is. I'll use the February 2024 kit in April, because that's just the kit that I have. But like, this is this week, and I only wrote the dates in for the dates that I was planning on streaming things. Because besides doing YouTube, I stream on Twitch. And so I only wrote in instead of filling in the whole week, I only filled in the days that I was streaming, and like the schedule and what I was planning on streaming. But that's how I'm using this. And then in the back, in the blank notes section, I'll just flip to the most recent one. It's just the notes about ideas I have for videos, and like notes about things I want to make videos on. Every page is like a different idea. Some of this stuff has already been done, like this one got posted, that's why that mark is there. And so I just mark off when something has been posted. But that's how this is being used. It's literally just the schedule, my proposed schedule, and then the notes about videos. Or blog posts, because I also have a coffee that I update. Go in this notebook. And so this will probably, again, last me a while, because I don't fill out every single day of the week in the weekly section, and I'm not filling in every single month. Like, if I don't do anything for a month, it'll probably last longer. Whenever I fill out 52 of these weekly verticals, that's when I'll, like, archive this notebook and get a new one. Or, not necessarily a new one of this notebook, I might switch it up, but, like, right now this is working for me, and I like it. And I do like, when I'm scheduling things, having the hourly breakdown as opposed to in my everyday planner where I don't need the hourly breakdown. So that's my Sterling Ink common planner, undated vertical, that I use for social media. And then finally, we have my everyday carry, catch-all planner, holds everything, does everything notebook of my B6 size, horizontal, Sterling Ink common planner. Which I've shown off, obviously, when I do my monthly flip-throughs before, so you've seen it. But, like, I didn't anticipate this notebook being the notebook that it was. Like, I truly thought, like, let me pull it out again. I really thought that this Mega Weeks was going to be my everyday carry the same way it had been last year, where, like, everything just ends up in this notebook. I started setting it up with inserts. I'm not going to show you because the only inserts I set up were my financial ones. But like, I truly thought that I was going to use this planner the way I had used it last year, and it just didn't happen. Like, it just didn't happen. Yeah, so it starts in December. I wrote one thing in, and I don't think I wrote a single thing in after that. Oh no, I did. I wrote one other thing in the end of December. And maybe I wrote maybe I used this for more days than I thought. So I used it for part of January. I was like writing some bill information in. Yeah, and then actually, you know what happened? And then what happened was, at some point, I was like, oh, if I'm not going to use this in my everyday carry, I'll use it in my financial tracker, because I had already put the financial inserts in the back. I was like, oh, I'll just track my bills and track my spending in this. But then I was just like, I track that digitally in a spreadsheet, or rather, I'm supposed to track that digitally in a spreadsheet. So the thought of like doing it in a spreadsheet, doing it in my notebook, was just too many times to be writing the same information. And I was like, never mind. But I will figure out, like, I was also playing around with the idea of using this as a media journal. Like, when I start reading a book, when I start watching a TV show, when I watch a movie, what days I read books, which days I watch TV shows. Because, like, I want to get better at, like, keeping track of that information. And I do realize I watch things in, like fits and spurts. So if there'd be large swaths of time still where I wasn't using this planner. But, like, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this planner, but I haven't given up on it. Like, I have not given up on this planner quite yet. We'll see how I feel when the summer hits, but, like, I will find a use for it, I promise. Somehow, some way, someday. But this planner, because I wasn't using the Hobonichi Weeks Mega, has become the be-all to end-all for my planner. And this is the first year that I think I've been only in one planner, and I say that in air quotes because obviously I have my social media planner, but like most of my life is in this planner. Like even things that are in my social media planner are still in this planner. And so I have some, you've seen this if you've seen my flip throughs. We're just gonna flip through to this current week, just to have it open. But like my to-do list, my trackers, my like writing projects, whatever I have to get done on any specific day. I get to use my stickers, I get to use washi tape. I adore this planner. And like it's like the layout is perfect because it has my favorite layout, which is the layout of the Hobonichi Weeks. But it also has all the pages in the back like a Mega Weeks. Like it has all of these pages in the back like a Mega Weeks. And it's in my perfect size. So, like, this planner is, like, an amalgamation of perfection for me. Which is really surprising. Well, not, actually, it shouldn't be surprising, because the Weeks is my favorite layout, and B6 is my favorite size, and this just combines the two things I love the best into one notebook. And I can't think of any way that this could be a more perfect planner for me. But I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm so happy to be in this notebook every single day. I, like, even though I don't have that many plans and, like, stuff to do, I still go into my planner every day the way I used to do when I first got in a planner, and I have not been like that in ages. So, this is just me squeeing about my planners, I guess. But yeah, this is what I'm using this year. This is the setup. This is the lineup. This is what we're doing this year, and so far I'm loving it. Like, I can't imagine anything happening. Like, the only thing I can think could happen is if I get a job and suddenly I need to like track my work hours, then I would miss the vertical layout. But I also let's see if I can pull it up. I actually bought you can't see it because it won't focus because it's really tiny, but I bought the Sterling Ink hourly timer washi, and I've actually used it. I used it on this day, and I ran it down the side, and like I just time blocked my day. So like even if I need the vertical layout with time tracking, I can do it in this notebook. I'm just so happy. So yeah, that's where we are. That's what we're doing. That's how 2025 is going for me. You'll probably never see the other 2 notebooks here, except for in passing, because I only ever do flip throughs of the B6 horizontal. I might at some point, maybe halfway through the year, do a flip through of this notebook, just to talk about the various projects and stuff. I don't know. Let me know if you're interested in seeing that. If you're interested in knowing exactly what I'm writing in my N2 notebook. But yeah. So these are the planners that I'm in for 2025. Then planner and notebook. These are like the everyday primary usage. Pick them up every day. Look at them every day. Use them every day. Notebooks. If anything changes, I'll do another one of these videos. But I probably won't do another one of these videos until like halfway through the year, so like end of summertime, because even if I make a change, I want to like see how long that change actually lasts, as opposed to like, it's just a short term, like 1 week, like fancy off to the side before I go back to exactly what I was doing. And there's no point in making a video for something that only lasts for like a week. And let's switch back to the front facing view to wrap this video up. And so that is my planner lineup for 2025. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you gleaned some vital information from this video, besides just me being excited about my B6 planner, because that's really what this was. I just love that planner so much. I just needed to like talk about how much I've been loving that planner. It's been 3 months. I've been like keeping it to myself about how much I love that planner. We're 3 months into the year. How are your planners going? What are you using? Are you still in the same planners that you bought in like September, October, or have you like switched it up? If you have switched it up, what made you switch it up, and like, are you happy with the changes, or do you think you're going to make another change down the line? Comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and all that YouTube jazz stuff. And if you made it this far, I guess leave a little planner notebook emoji in the comments for the sake of engagement. Bye!